so that the cause does not die when you do.
I don't. How you sweating just sitting? I don't. You just sitting and talking and sweating.
It's your hot breath.
You go, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
It's your boy Blitz.
I be your boy Blitz&Blurr on the microphone. Glad to see you all here. You never left us alone.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. GCE in the place. We dropping the hot videos for you to check out now. Yeah. All right. Hold on, we gotta do old school joint. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Mama said knock you out.
Ugh.
Yo, welcome to a new episode of GCE News.
Yes.
We bring you guys the latest, the greatest, and the hottest in video game news and information. Yo, today we got some 3 hot ones we want you guys to check out. And these right here are probably not already gonna be on your radar, but it's kind of some ones we looked at that we thought you might like. So, ready to jump into it?
Without further ado. Number one.
Number one, we got Ravenbound. Is it Ravenbound? Ravenbound, not Ravenbond. Ravenbound, right? Yeah.
B-O-U.
Yeah, that's Bond.
Ravenbound.
Ravenbound. What's it bound? No, it's Ravenbound.
Rivendell.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll show you the spelling and you figure it out.
Right.
All right. But right now here, Ravenbound, because she actually says in the video now I think about it. Yo, check out the video.
No.
This land is not for the weak. Most of us wouldn't last a day. But we know you're different. Even the Raven could see that. That's why it entrusted you to wield its power, to be its weapon, to meet the darkness and wound it, so that the cause does not die when you do. The hatred is a force stronger than you can imagine, but just as dust, carried by the wind, can level mountains, you can wield unimaginable power if you let it wield you.
Yo, there you have it, everybody. So, what do y'all think? So it looks like it has like a fable slash greedfallish kind of I don't know. The developer Avalanche Studios actually
It's like a group, Avalanche Studio group or something like that.
Yeah, Avalanche is what is it? Avalanche Studios, but
right.
They listed it as a roguelike.
Light, L-I-T-E.
Yeah.
Roguelite.
And so we was going to get the video prepared, and I was reading the description, and I was like,
I never heard that.
Yo, Blur, what is roguelite?
And me and him looked it up. And
I heard a Bush Light. I heard a Bud Light. I heard a Miller Light. I never heard of roguelite.
I heard a mineral light.
So is it like a action RPG but less filling?
Shut up. I think what it means is it's not having procedural generated dungeons. It's not a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
But it's more like a light dungeon crawler. Like a dungeon crawler light. But the way it looks like it has like open world elements to it, dungeon elements to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I wanted to check it out. So I went to the website for Ravenbound, and from the Avalanche Studio website, and it says an intense action roguelike combat, right? So if this is face off with creatures from fantasy and folklore like trolls, Holdras, and fearsome undead driggers. I had to make sure I said Driggers and not the other word, but that was Driggers. And it's armed with what? Armed with steel, imbued with magic. You must engage in fast-paced, close combat where tactics is everything. So it's like a tactical kind of feel to it, not the free open world play, but it comes. So think like Final Fantasy, but not Final Fantasy.
It's like Elden Ring, but on light.
No, nothing's like Elden Ring.
Elden Ring light?
No.
I don't know, man. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, we showed.
There's no release date.
Yeah,
it's not having even been rated yet, so we really can't give you the true skippity paps like we want to. So all we know is made by Avalanche.
Yeah, and it looks pretty interesting, but see, it has a pretty good backing. It looks like they put a lot of work into it. According to the video, there's a lot of little nice elements that kind of piqued your interest in it. So we'll definitely be watching to see more about it because we think it might be something that may creep up and grab one of the hot spots for one of the hot titles before the end of the year.
To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to come out until probably 2023.
You think so? It could be next year.
I think first year.
It looks like a lot of work, a lot of detail, a lot of lore has been put into it.
So that can only be one part of the game. You know, a couple of parts of it have to tie it all together.
Yeah, so we're waiting to see that. We're definitely going to be following that to check it out. It's definitely on our watch list. We put it on the radar because we think it might be something that we might want to check out and you guys might want to check out too. So with that being done, let's jump on over to number 2.
Brother Man on the second floor.
Okay. So number 2 is from The Darkness Pictures, which is part of the collaboration with Dead by Dawn and all them guys, right?
It's called The Dark Pictures Anthology.
Yeah.
That's the new whole thing for it.
And this particular title release is going to be The Devil in Me.
It's already in you.
No.
You remember that movie that was inside the elevator? The Devil? It was like they were inside the elevator.
I never saw it.
Yeah, the name reminded me of something scary like that.
I never saw it. And basically, it looks like the Dead by Dawn kind of series kind of feel to it, but this looks like an individual story that's arced off of it with like a good cast of characters and everything like that. But check out the trailers and tell us what you think.
Pew, pew, pew.
Check out the video. Woo!
Where the hell are we?
Let me get the fuck out of here. What the hell is that?
We're trapped.
What do we do? Is this a good idea?
I don't see any other option.
This has been weird every step of the way, and now it's getting scary.
This is beyond messed up.
Jamie, over here.
Check this out.
It's a puzzle, a riddle of some sort. Tricks and traps, it's playing games.
That's not what I was expecting.
What was that?
Can't handle much more of this.
There's a lot of miles between eccentric and murderous. You okay?
Not even close.
He wants to choose, doesn't he? Oh my God. If we don't do something, both of them will die.
We have to choose. Now!
Ah!
Get the fuck out any way you can.
I don't want to die.
All right, look, there you have it. So it looks just like the Dead by Dawn thing. It looks like there's a main antagonist. It has kind of like a Saw.
Yeah, because there's a guy. If you look in the video, there's a guy wearing a hat that's always kind of just beyond view, doing something.
Kind of creeping. Yeah, kind of like you in a Hooters restaurant. All right, so now.
Your father.
What?
I mean, I've never been to a Hooters restaurant.
I mean, up, down, right, left, start. How you get? All right. So it looks like it's going to be that same genre, that same premise of you surviving what's going on, but it looks like it's heavily story driven. It looks like some Saw elements to it with some traps and things of that nature.
But they did.
That seems pretty interesting.
Like some of the stuff on the walls where they created new things, new sequences. It looked like they're trying to upgrade from the previous. And I mean, to be honest with you, they always do good with their games.
Yeah.
Some people like the other games better than others, but they have been knocking out the park with the game. I'm not into that type of game.
Yeah. It's not my cup of tea. I know a lot of people that enjoy it, though.
But for them to be, I think this is their 5th one, might be the 6th one. If they're making this many, that means the sales of it must be going good.
But see, the DLCs alone, because they added, I think they added Michael Myers. I think they had Jason. I think they had the alien creature.
You sure you talk about the right one?
Yeah. Yeah. Those are DLCs that they add to it.
Oh.
Well, you got to get away from those type of guys and stuff like that. I think it's like a Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, my ex-girlfriend.
Are you sure you're talking about the same game?
My old principal, my old landlord, my ex-girlfriend's
Give me the skibbity pass,
sister.
man, before you get too deep.
Yeah, anyway, so Darkness Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me, also known as The Devil in Me. I don't know why they worded it that way. Hey, I didn't write this stuff. I'm just reading it, okay? Give me some space. All right. So, is an upcoming 2022 interactive drama. It's another thing about my ex-girlfriend. Drama. I don't know. Anyway. And drama and survival horror. That really reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I mean, it was like, she's trying to put sugar in my tank and everything like that. Anyway. All right, sorry. Survival horror video game developed by Super Massive Game.
And published by Bandai Namco Entertainment.
That's an awesome studio name. Supermassive Games. I like that. Mm-hmm. All right, Supermassive Games, published by Bandai, All right, so the release date is supposed to be November 2022. Now, I don't know if you guys...
Did they just have one last year come out? The one where they were in the cave? That's
the man from Kalaloo? Yeah.
Not Man from Medan, the other one. The one they were in the cave.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Dude, they're putting out these, like...
But see, it's like a survival drama thing, so they're like just putting like whole new boards.
Yeah, no.
So instead of doing a new board, they just do a new game.
No, what I'm just saying though, for them, they must got these like story already out.
Yeah,
because if I'm not mistaken, last year or the beginning of this year, they just had one come out. I can't remember the name.
One day was in the cave,
right,
in Egypt or the desert or whatever. Yeah. So this one's coming out in November this year, which is right around the corner. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game coming out in November. What's it? God or something?
God of War.
God of War Ragnarok. Come on, dude. All publishing studios. I think Nintendo is probably the only game genre that can release a title in November and stand a chance of making money because God of War is going to shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
PlayStation 5 is going to thrive. And everybody else will be trying to stay alive in November because...
we actually thought about
God of War Ragnarok. Because he's like, so what games are going to do for November? There's God of War, and we didn't read the rest of the list. We were just like, God of War. That's pretty much...
But, we said that about Elden Ring versus...
Horizon?
Zero Dawn 2.
Journey West?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we think a big thing behind that is because they didn't put it on PC. It is a PlayStation exclusive type title, but with the PlayStation 5 not being as plentiful as it could be, a lot of people that had PlayStation 4s didn't necessarily... they had to get it on P4 if they wanted it, but people on PC would have been able to bump up the graphics, and I think the sales would have probably added another large percentage to it that would have really helped that game keep up. But Elden Ring it's a freak anomaly, dude. I don't see any game beating Elden Ring as far as sales and just all about fanfare for this year.
We're not talking about. So what we're gonna do? This is gonna be on the radar because this game does their company. I think
Supermassive Games
makes a lot of money because
love that title, by the way.
They're bringing out. I think it came out last year or early this year. They're bringing out another one.
Yeah.
So man, they must be like really raking in some type of dough.
And it's going to be on all platforms. So anybody that has a PC, computer, Mac, Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox S, Xbox X.
They even said it's going to be on Chrome.
Yeah, it's going to be on everything but Nintendo. Looks like it. But
how about Chrome?
Chrome?
Like Chromebooks? No.
I don't know. It doesn't say that, but it hasn't come out yet, so that stuff could change. So anyway,
I don't think there's no game on Chromebook. That was a trick question.
Hey, dude, it can come out on Atari 6400 for all I know. I don't know.
How about the ColecoVision?
Could be ColecoVision. Could be. Or
How about the TurboGrafx 16?
Sega.
How about the TurboGrafx 16?
No. How old are you? Jeez.
You said Atari 2600, bro.
2600, yeah, but 2600
That was
is a
old.
classic. That's like
2600 Atari.
That's like a Corvette Stingray. It's a classic. Everybody knows about it. Anyway, but look, so that handles that one. So let's jump on over to number 3.
Number 3, guys.
I don't. How you sweating just sitting? I don't. You just sitting and talking and sweating.
It's your hot breath.
You could be right. You could be right. I was kissing your sister earlier. So anyway, let's jump on over to number 3.
I don't think your wife would be happy with that if she heard this on this.
Number 3, we're talking about a game called Everywhere. So this game is called Everywhere.
With a backwards E.
Yeah. Because originally when I saw the title, I was like, Everywhere 3? What happened to 1 and 2? He's like, no, you dummy. That's a backwards E. I was like, oh, okay.
And that's how he looked. He looked, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's my normal look. That's how I walk around all day, like, oh.
So we're going to let you see what we saw, and hopefully you can write down.
Did you say seesaw?
Seesaw. We're going to let you see what we saw, or let you be entertained by what we saw. And we're going to ask you if you can uncipher this. I pretty much tried, and he said I was, going up.
Yeah, he was in the rabbit hole. He was jumping down the rabbit hole.
Deep rabbit hole. So without further ado.
Check out the video. All right, so I had to watch it I had to watch it a couple of times, and I still don't know what's going on. But what I think is happening, without jumping into the website and stuff like that with explanations of it, because I like to keep some of the mystery to the games, because I like how
Before we go there, we have to understand that this studio came out of Rockstar, so there are people that did not agree on which way GTA 5 or what they were doing, so they separated. So that's what I want to give you that before you start going down the rabbit hole. I think I know what it's about just by looking at it somewhat. But go ahead, give me your explanation.
All right, so what I think it is
not somebody on drugs.
What I think it is, Matrix meets Wreck-It Ralph. I think he's plugging in and jumping from world to world or game to game, because it was just showing different video games. And I was like, what the heck am I looking at?
Well, no, it was...
then it showed like a really high-res CGI of the guy. And I was like, what? Is high-res or is it 16-bit? What's going on?
I think it's more like Ready Player One.
Which, yeah. It's kind of like Wreck-It Ralph. So you think it's like a main hub, and
you get to jump from
everybody jump
from world to world.
Well, no,
that's why I call it Everywhere.
That wasn't in Player One though.
No,
Player One was you get to use characters from different worlds. Wreck-It Ralph, he actually jumped from game.
No, but the thing is, the reason why I say you're plugging, because at the end when you see the guy, he's plugged in somewhere. So I think he's plugged in, but he's going from even memory to memory, or he's going from world to, it's called everywhere. He was driving, then he was in a spacesuit, then he was like,
Didn't show him driving on the space.
Well,
It just
it
showed
showed-
those particular games.
Yeah.
So was he playing the games, or was he actually in those worlds?
I think he was in those worlds. I don't think
so
he
like
was
a
playing.
Tron, Wreck-It Ralph.
You're right, kind of thing.
Matrix
I think it's kind of like that because because the high res of him waking up or him seeing all these different flashes.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for something from world to world. I think he's looking for something. To me, to me, he's an amicus. Amicus.
Oh, the Abacus, like on Assassin's
right.
Creed.
I think he stuck himself in there looking for something.
Could be. So
I mean, it's very elusive. It's very like the way they put it. The way they show you things is like they're flashing things before you're trying to. Okay, he's driving.
It's an
he's
attention
running.
grab. It
Right.
grabs your attention, and we didn't want to dig in too much about it because we kind of like the mystery of it, so we can keep reporting back on
But
it.
it's everywhere.
And the release date
It's everywhere.
So release date is 2023. It's on the Unreal Engine, of course.
Is it 5 or which one? You don't say.
It just says Unreal. And it's going to be a multiplayer. So I'm thinking is like you said, Ready Player One.
Or Ready Player One meets GTA 5.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be GTA 5.
The games it was showing was kind of old school style games.
Yeah,
Like,
then they had the one with the futuristic. So I'm guessing you can go to different hubs or different
I don't
places.
know. It's going to be interesting to see. So this has been developed by Leslie Benzies. Looks like Leslie Benzies is the designer. I'm sorry, that's the designer. The developer is Build a Rocket Boy. So these developer names, dude. I want to get a development studio and have it
Or just name it. You should have played
have it
this game.
trademarked or something like that, or
like this. You should have played this game.
like Belly Button Studios or something, dude. Don't nobody take that. Don't talk loud. Don't take that. All right. And it looks like the platform is going to be an open world, non-linear gameplay.
That's GTA 5.
Yeah.
That's GTA.
It's going to be non-linear.
That's GTA Online.
GTA is already online.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I think that's going to be.
Okay.
I think
It's going to be like Ready Player One.
But
the,
GTA.
the more we talk about it, the more it seems like that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just on PC. It's probably going to hit Steam and stuff like that. But right now, it just says Microsoft Windows. So
that could be.
and that's
Xbox.
2023. So some stuff can change. More platforms can show up. But we just trying to put it on your radar now and get you salivating and get out there and
And do me a favor. Search the internet everywhere.
Now, guys, hopefully you guys like the trailers that you saw and the stuff that we talked about. And speaking of like, make sure you, since you like it, why don't you go ahead and like the video and think about giving us a sub and share it with somebody else. You guys are pretty much part of the family with the GCE crew.
And keep them lights coming. Ding, 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 ding. But dude, they can also find us where?
You can also check us out on TikTok at game_changers_ENT. We can see some behind the scenes footage. Make sure you like and sub over there too, and also share because we got some cool stuff going on. Yep, and you'll see us pull over some of those videos over here on YouTube for the YouTube Shorts, just for you guys to check out to kind of tell you what kind of stuff is over there on TikTok. But there's way more content over there. So
Are you finished?
I'm done now.
Okay, this is your boy Blur,
This is your boy Blitz,
and we will GCE you what?
later.
Peace out, dog. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
2 fingers to spread them. Deuces. All right, y'all.
Deuces.
See y'all on the next video. I don't. How you sweating just sitting? You just sitting and talking and sweating.
It's your hot breath.